2012, I was taken to the situation was not good at our family.
No.
There was no, inadequate education, so I had to go to the my mom and my dad divorced, and I had to go to a children's home taken by my dad. I have 2 dads, by the way, and I have 2 moms.
Yes.
So it's funny about my life. And
Yes.
taken to a children's home called Short 24 Children's Home and Rainage International Center, led by our lovely dad, Sami Nawali Omfoko, and our lovely mom, Millie Nawali. So I was taken there, raised there, and being given education. At that time, I was in class 5 in 2012 at Prisons Primary here in London Ward. Then I was not good in education. I had to be taken back to class 2. Started in 2012, I was in class 5, taken to class 2, started in class 2, started learning, started studying. Then in 2013, I was taken to class 3. Then they saw like I've started improving, shifted to class 4. Then more things were great because when I reached in class 5, in class 4, rugby came in that school, which I'm a very good rugby player, by the way. I love sports. So you see, it's by God's grace, by the way.
Yes.
In 2013, the rugby came. We started playing rugby, and that's why I had my passion in rugby. I was a very good footballer, number 7. Then rugby came. I started playing rugby. Then in 2014, I had a privilege by our able dad, Sami Nawali, took us to England, a group of 10 plus 2, our coach Jackton and our lovely mama Millie, and we played rugby there. We came back, still continuing. In 2016, I went back to England and played rugby again. Then I'm back here, and that's how life changed. Finished school. I went to a high school called Rainage High School, where I studied in Rainage High School from Form 1 to Form 4. I became the president there. That's where my leadership skills came from. And here we are today. Finished school. I'm a student at African Institute of Research Development Studies. I didn't pass well in my Form 4. I got a D+, but that's God's plan. Everything, it's all about God. God is the one who knows what will happen. After there, I went to African Institute, started with a certificate in business management, passed well, got a credit, and now I'm pursuing Module 2 in Diploma in Business Management. Still in the same college. And by the way, I'm the CS Sports in that college.
That institution? It's
called African Institute of Research and Development Studies.
Yes, it is along Nakuru.
It's along Nakuru in
the
Hijabe Street.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Hijabe Street. Yeah. You can tell them they can email us at IRADS College, Nakuru. Then they come to that school. I'll be there.
Asante sana Alvin Njoroge. Anachapa anangamua Kiingereza kwa njia ambayo inastahili ama njia ambayo iko safi sana. Then tukirejelea tu kwa swala hili bwana Alvin kwamba you have a charity organization, is it?
No, yeah,
you run.
Well, we do most of the charity thing.
Yes.
Like in our organization.
Yes.
They do more thing.
Exactly.
We have been in the dump site doing dump site feeding program where we provide food to the people of the society. We have some community engagements program.
Yes.
We have every Saturday in our organization we have something that is called a Rainbow Club or the feeding program where everybody in the society comes together. They are taught godly principles. And that's why in this generation that we are today, we need godly principles. We need youths who are raised in godly standard. But apart from the organization, we always do in person. We have been doing some community things, visiting people, talking to people, doing a little bit of charity programs alongside our organization. We have been every Friday in the market collecting food and distributing it into some children's homes. We have been doing more of a charitable tournament. We did one, is called Street Cup tournament last year with the Street Family and our able boys in London Wood, a self-help group called Wakanda Self-Help Group. They played a tournament, and then like 1 month ago we did Jolly Peace Cup tournament in Nakuru Eastward, and then it accumulated teams from Borubarok, teams from Nakuru Eastward, and teams from Elementaita.
So far so good. What inspired you maybe to start this charity organization?
No, you find what inspired me is my dad, Sami Nawali. You find, by the way, you should invite him to be here. And in one of the programs to tell you more about him.
Exactly.
You find Sami Nawali was a street family. He used to be in the street, being raised in the street, and if you hear about his story, how he didn't live with his dad, and the mom, he used to live with the mom, then came to the street, they started life in the street. Then this man was growing, having vision and purpose. That's why in life we need vision and purpose. This man grew, and knowing that these are my target, and the way he suffered is the way he came and now starting touching more lives in the society. And that's what inspired me, because I was like, this man took me as his own son. And we don't have any lineages, Aluya ama Kikuyu. We just met, and he took me as his own son, and that's what motivated me to do most of the charity thing, and starting my own charity programs here and there.
All right. What is the name of that maybe charity organization?
It's still coming.
It's still coming. Yeah. You've not given it the name.
It has the name, but it's still coming.
Asante sana Alvin Njoroge. Mpenzi mtazamaji, ndipo pia diposa ambapo unazidi kujiunga nasi. Kumbuka unaweza kuwasiliana nasi katika mitandao yetu ya kijamii, almaarufu social media handles, kupitia pale Faraja TV Kenya, na pia vile vile Faraja TV YouTube, tuko pale. Na pia vile vile kumbuka unaweza tuma ujumbe wako mfupi kuhusiana na masuala yale ambayo tunazungumza hapa. Kumbuka ni Alvin Njoroge ambaye pia anazidi kutueleza maisha yake, na pia vile vile mahali ambapo amelelewa pale katika mtaa wa eneo bunge la Nakuru Magharibi, ambalo linajulikana kama ni London Ward. Na bwana Alvin, unakuta kwamba maisha ya kwamba, kwanza tukianza pale na maisha ya kulelewa, being a street family, utakuta kwamba you find that living in that living as a street boy, living as a street child, it is very hard. Sometimes, can you tell us more maybe what is the experience of being maybe a street family boy, maybe
you find
for someone who don't know that life?
In our organization, we have many people who comes from the street. I come from the dam site, not much of the street family, but the dam site and the street family is just the same. You find there is no food. We have lots of people in the dam site. And one day I'll bring to you a brother of mine called Billy Bryan, who was from the street. And you find there is inadequate food. People like, you saw what happened a few weeks ago in Nakuru. There were men walking with sticks, beating the family, saying that they are thieves, which is something that should be condemned. And I want to appreciate a great lady in Nakuru County called Nancy Ndegwa. Is Mama Street, to whom she always holds the Ibada Mtani every Sunday. And she was arrested, by the way, because of fighting for the rights of the kids, and it was everywhere. It was posted by the human rights that Nancy Ndegwa has been arrested. You find hostility among people. People say that, who are these people? Then you find that is the thing that is killing the society today. People have challenges in their home. You find inadequate food. Like, let me use an example in the dam site. There was inadequate food. Like my mom, before she beats the woman she used to, that's why I love my mom a lot. She used to sell scrap metal. And do you know, there's illicit brewery like Changa. My mom used to collect papers and sell to people who sell Changa. And that's why we get our income. My mom used to collect scrap metal, the plastic, sells them, and get some few shillings here and there. My father used to try. But at that time, my father was more of an alcoholic. He used to come, take the papers, go sell, come back, start arguing with my mom. My mom asked, I'm not seeing these things here. So you find there was challenges in the dam site, poor environment. The smoke is everywhere. We have people there. Many people are alcoholic. And many people there needs a chance to live. That's why today, my main aim, when we come into matters dealing with politics, I want to give an advice to the area MCA to talk with the area MP, to collaborate together. People in London would deserve a better stay. You find people in the dam site, Yoto dam site, a place called Gariraya, and above. Those people, the area MP and the area MCA needs to come together. They collaborate and know on how. I've been seeing people being issued title deeds. They should talk with the Kenya Railway, because I'm here in that part, is part of Kenya Railway, and I talk to them on how they can buy that land, issue title deeds to that land before the social hall starts working. Because if the social hall starts working, people in London, many of them can be told like, get out of here. And that's why people from the Yoto dam side needs title deeds. They need a title deed to show they own that land. I've been born in the dam site. I've been born there. And the people born there, I've been born there. We don't have any other place. That land that I was raised from, I consider it as ours. We need to be given a title deed. The whole people of London Road. You find people don't have food in the dump site. If one day we can go on a tour and see how people survive
I understand that place. In fact, that's where maybe people normally dump their whatever.
All dust within Nakuru
from the
CBD.
Nakuru County, yeah.
Yeah, all food. By the way, we used to survive with food for months, by the way. We used
You
to
can
go
imagine.
and una chakula hivi,
Kidogo.
then you find chips, then there's
The
some
leftovers.
the leftovers, you find some tractors, which brings food, we call it tingasoko. Tingasoko, it is they used to collect food, zile takataka za soko, like fruits, everything,
whatever,
put them there, then brings in the dump site. We used to go there, eat there.
You can
And
imagine.
by the way, this body comes from there. You see now I'm
I can imagine,
energetic. Because everything happens with a
reason. Yeah.
And if you interview people who comes from the street, people suffer from the street. The president, the governor needs to allocate funds to get government land rather than giving people housing. Those houses,
yes.
They should build a place where the street family can live.
Understand, Njoroge, there was a time when there was a demonstration, and I was traveling to Mogotio, and that place I saw the fence. It was fenced by the story, and then sijui kwamba it was something like they were saying that Aramo was maybe the area MP was having the intention of maybe grabbing that space. Actually, can you give me in terms of maybe acreage? That Gyoto ni kama eka ngapi sasa, as in?
Gyoto is so big, it's hard to say which acre. And do you know, I don't speak what I don't know, because Gyoto is different from where there was a fence.
Yes.
Where there was a fence, it's near Kobil, which right now it's called Rubis.
Yes.
That's why it was fenced, and it is alleged that Arama wanted to take it.
Yes.
But at that time I was young, and maybe I'll do more investigation. The next time you call me here, I'll tell you more about it. But that land right now, it is being used by our boys train football. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we just know as time goes by. But my one advice is talk to other media stations to come and listen to the cry of the street family, to come and listen to what people are suffering in the dump site.
Earlier you mentioned about these street family boys, that maybe one time we saw even the goons in Nakuru County, and we saw them tuliona kwamba they were beaten up, and the allegation was that those street families somehow the so-called the chokoras wengine wao, so I'm sorry for saying that, unakuta kwamba wao walikuwa wanaibia maybe the barriers in that particular stage.
I want to give you a simple reason.
Yes.
You working for Raja TV.
Yes.
Can you steal for me?
No.
You can't steal for me.
Yes.
How can a street family who lives in the street steal at the street and they know that's where they are? You find, if we go right now to the street, there are these people who pretend to show you the way and they steal to you. They are not street family. They are not part of the street family. And that allegation should be stopped and the investigation should take place. Yeah, you might find some few people can steal. But that doesn't mean you beat the whole street family. Mama Street Nancy Ndego was arrested.
Maybe the rogue ones among them.
People know, though, you might find if somebody knows you are the one, they should come to you straight away, not the whole street family.
Exactly.
Which should be condemned with an immediate effect. We saw on video people whom some of them are well known in town, beating the street family, saying chapa, chapa, chapa. And you find some of them are just seated. People come and you are part of the street family, which should be condemned. Let everybody has a right. If people steal at the street, it's not the street family. How can you? I was telling people when I went to town with my good friend called James, I was telling people, how can you say this street family are stealing? They sleep up there. They sleep at Pinkham. How can they steal where they are? How can they steal where they feed? You find, if few people do that mistake, they should deal with those people, not the entire street family. We should be condemned.
And maybe right now, what can you say about maybe you see the street family? Like for instance, it is maybe when Liki Nyanjui was the governor in Nakuru County, he was alleged that alichukua a group of this street family in terms of maybe cleaning the town, and then akaenda kwa dump in a forest, which I don't know.
I heard that story.
Yes.
And by the way, when Lee was appointed by His Excellency the President William Samoei Ruto to be the Minister of Transport, is it transport?
Yes, transport.
And I was really listening, and he said that it is a
no, it's not transport, labor.
Minister of Labor.
Yeah.
And he was saying that, and the speaker asked him, and he said that it is alleged that I did that, but I didn't do that. Then what Lee said really made me think, because if Lee did that, he said, if I could have done that, those street family has family. It could be all over the news. You know, if you take this statement, I know this person is like right now, we have some killings that happen in the dump site.
Yes.
The family are there saying that this person died. And if the street family could be taken, they have their leaders. One of them is called Opio. They have some leaders in the street. They could come and say, our people have been taken. But have you had any family complaining that their families have been killed?
No.
Have you ever had?
No.
So to me, by the way, that's why we need to change the politics of today and include God. Everything happens for God. And if all of us could follow the godly principles in this thing that is going, this thing couldn't be there. Like you just say, Lee said in front of the media, even you people who are sitting here, there's some allegations that falls under you. And some allegation doesn't mean it's true. How can Lee take the whole lorry, put people there, and then go dump them? The family could be there saying that this has happened to us. Our kid has been taken, our kid has been done this, and it could be there. So some allegation, let us put too much allegation there. Let us do more research and speak the truth. And that's what I'll urge other politicians. Let us speak the truth. If it is to find for any post, the truth matters. And the people say like, the truth shall set us free.
Yeah, exactly. Alvin, right now, what advice can you maybe give to the county government, maybe to ensure that this street family, we minimize or maybe we reduce this number? Because as you can see right now, there are a lot of street family, boys and girls who are in the street. What can we do? What can the county government of Nakuru do under the leadership of maybe Susan Kihika? What advice can you give? At least we ensure that these boys and girls are safe.
First of all, I want to appreciate two people.
Yes.
And I want to mention her. We want to wish a big up to Mama Street, Nancy Ndegwa. On I think this Sunday, they were with the Deputy Speaker of Nakuru County, Honorable Anthony Ngero for Nakuru Town East.
Right.
And what they did, it's so remarkable. They reintegrated back. Like more than 11 street family back to their home. First of all, not everybody is in the street because they want. One of them who was reintegrated, I don't know, to Transoia or a part near Western, said that he came from Nairobi. Reaching to Nakuru, he had no transport. And you know, before you get anywhere to stay, it's hard. And that person had to stay in Nakuru. He was asked, how long have you stayed here? He said, 4 days. That person became a street family for 4 days. And what we need to do, it is to listen. I love what Honorable Ngeru did. Honorable Ngeru went with some of them who lived in Kaptembwa, who lived in Pondamali, back to their home. And no, this is a problem. Then one thing you need to understand, know the root cause of everything. First of all, I want to tell the great people of Nakuru County, let us not be judgmental towards the street family. Let us come back to the shoes. Ross Mwando said, Mungu alinena nacho hicho kiatu ukivue. Go into that shoes. There's a musician said, Uliza kiatu,
the Saudi souls.
Know the secret of my shoes. Go beneath the street family. Knows many of them who are there. Know what are the reason to their homes. Then as a father, because I'm not a dad, soon I'll be a dad. And being a dad, and by the way, I'm not a dad, but I'm a dad to many because I've taken many to schools through the director who allowed me to take some to grade school called Renege High School. You find, let us learn what they are feeling. And my advice to His Excellency Governor Susan Kihika, there is some public land in Nakuru County. Build a house. I was seeing yesterday. I was seeing about the project that was supposed to happen in Nakuru County, and I was looking for in 2025, 2026. I screenshot one of it, and I was seeing about the projects that wants to happen within Nakuru County. And I want to advise Madam Susan Kihika. There's so many land within Nakuru County. Pick one land. Take this street family there, and we have people who work in the social services. We have people who knows this street family. Come down and speak to them. You cannot win souls. Even people who went and win souls for Christ. You cannot win souls by saying, hallelujah, I'm a man of God. And you don't go to those people. Go down to those people. Allow yourself to accumulate them. That's what pastors are supposed to do. Go down, accumulate those people. Listen, don't think that you are holier than thou, that, oh, I cannot go to them, I'll be dirty. No, go down to earth. Talk to the street family. No, what is the reason that you are here? Some of them will say, my mom did this, my mom did this. Then start reasoning, how can we take you home? Assign, you are like the president of Nakuru County. Exactly. Assign those people, go take this person there, talk to the family, understand the family. Like you'll find within no time, Nakuru County, these people will be reintegrated back in their homes. And that's my main advice. Build a place, let the street family stays there as we reintegrate back them to their respective homes.
You also find, Mr. Njoroge, that some of the street family, you find that maybe some of them come from well-up families. It is only a matter maybe of just so wataki ile like kuwa katika manyumba zao, kuwa at their homes. Wanataka tu kuwa in the street family, like unataka wengine unataka kuwa like maybe waende wavuti zile gums and whatever. What advice can you give maybe to such parents who maybe are neglected? Yeah? You see some parents right now, due to the high cost of living, you understand maybe for instance, if a family, maybe a mother is having maybe like 6 children or 7 children, maybe he's not able even to take them to school, the next thing we'll find that the children will maybe go to the street. What advice can maybe give to the maybe neglective parents or parents who don't have that maybe ability to rise up their children?
First of all, I'll start by this. Not all fathers make that.
Exactly.
You know? And not all women can make a mom.
Yes.
You find that you can be a father.
Yes.
But you don't have the dad figure inside you. You find, if you look, we were talking to many street family who lives in the street. Some of them are in the street because of one thing, lacking a father figure in their life. One thing, lacking a father figure in their life.
Yes.
You find if you don't have a father figure in your life, it will be hard. There's a place where you will reach. It will be hard for your mom to talk to you as the way you can talk to me.
Exactly.
You see? Like we should have, and I want to tell all men in the society, I'm not yet a father, but I'm a father to many, that let us not run away from our responsibility. If you look at people who live in the street, many of them, it's single parent. Single parent, like my dad left my mom, that's why I'm here. And I want to tell the parents, let us commit everything to God. If your son or your daughter, they have been born, dedicate them unto the Lord. Let them start the foundation in a godly way. Second thing, teach them godly principles. And one thing, try and know their interests. And after they have reached 18, it doesn't mean that when they reach 18, start talking to them, because that's the right whereby they are being grown-ups. Start talking to them. Bring them closer to you. And one thing, don't always have time for work and you don't have time for your children. Have time for that child. You can be rich having all that money, but you don't have time for your child. You find the nanny who takes care of your child is the one having that time for that child. Yes. That child will live knowing that my mom doesn't love me. And if a child knows that you don't love him or her without giving her proper time, this child will say, let me go look for a place where I'll be blessed. There's one thing I was telling people.
Yes.
And this we'll talk it about church. Right now, if a dirty person comes into the church, many people will be like, oh, don't touch me, don't touch me. Then this person will feel like, what's happening inside the church? This person, when he goes to a pub, takes alcohol, then it falls down. You'll find somebody come and wipe. Somebody said, waiter, add him another one. You'll find this person will be like, oh, now this
belong to
is
the best
this
home
place.
Exactly.
So that I'm using that to parents. If you don't bring your parents closer to you, take good care of your children, this child will know. If he goes to the street and sees the way this street family are united, and by the way the street family are always united and they're always good, that child will stay there. So have time for your children.
Exactly.
And accommodate them.
have time for your children as a best maybe parent. Nitakuwa tunaenda kupiga tama la maji kidogo, mpenzi mtazamaji. Kumbuka leo ameletea Kiingereza. Asante sana mpenzi mtazamaji. Kumbuka ndapo ndipo kwa wakati ambapo unajiunga nasi. Kumbuka unaweza kuwasiliana nasi kupitia mitandao yetu ya kijamii maarufu social media handles pale katika Facebook Faraja TV Kenya, tuko pale katika YouTube Faraja TV Media, na vile vile pia kumbuka unaweza wasiliana nasi sisi kupitia nambari ya SMS ambayo ni 0703339959. Utueleze utazama ukiwa wapi hapa mjini Nakuru County na hata nje ya mipaka ya Nakuru County. Tutakuwa tunapiga tama la maji, kisha baadaye tutakuwa tunarejea muda usiokuwa mrefu hapa ndani ya Faraja TV, chemichemi ya utulivu.
Faraja TV, chemichemi ya furaha.
We welcome our esteemed customers to Clippers Barber Salon and Spa, the award-winning barber salon and spa. Come get an exquisite and relaxing experience for a perfect haircut, professional makeup, lock installation, facial treatment, hot stone massage from our qualified and professional staff. And now, introducing Clippers Herbal Sauna. Come get a relaxing, refreshing and rejuvenated session with a separate designated section for both women and men. Clippers Herbal Sauna has a well-spacious, well-lit and adequate relaxation area and a nicely done massage section. Clippers Herbal Sauna for better recovery of sore muscles, anti-aging benefits, detoxification, weight loss, as well as muscle relaxation. For more information, call us on 0701 00 6503 or email us at clippersbarbering@gmail.com. Clippers Barber Salon and Spa, the trend setters.
Welcome to the greatest sporting show in the 254. That is the Sports Blast show on Faraja TV,
where we'll be bringing you all the discussion and all updates according to sports and sports events.
And of course, we look forward to engaging and interacting with you on our various platforms,
which are on Faraja TV Kenya at Facebook, Faraja TV Media at YouTube, and our SMS line 0703 339959, and our various competitions and events of the sporting sphere.
Remember to catch us live each and every Saturday afternoon from 4 to 5 p.m. whereby I'll be joined by 3 great co-hosts,
your boy Big Man Kyuga,
and of course, Mickey Omchambuliv,
and Lefty Jizitisa Mgongoni.
One final lung-busting stride for Kipchoge.
So don't miss out on Sport Buzz.
Duka letu linang'aa sana, huduma bora kwetu daima, sambaza upendo kwa wateja, tuna kila kitu kwa bei rahisi, mabango kibao yanang'asia, maduka yetu yana hadhi ya hali ya juu, wateja wanacheka huku wanunua, Chama Supermarket mimi na wewe tuko sawa, duka letu ni bora kila siku, tuna bidhaa nyingi za hakika, Chama Supermarket huwezi kosa, huduma zetu ni za kufana, duka letu ni bora kila siku, tuna bidhaa nyingi za uhakika, Chama Supermarket huwezi kosa, huduma zetu ni za kufana, kwa familia tunatoa bora na bidhaa zote ni za kisasa. Ukiwa na mahitaji tutakupa, duka letu halina mfano, na kukaribisha upate usaidizi. Habari njema zetu zinasikika mbali, kila kona tunakuwepo. Duka letu ni la dhamana. Duka letu ni bora kila siku, tuna bidhaa nyingi za uhakika. Chama supermarket huwezi kosa, huduma zetu ni za kufana. Duka letu ni bora kila siku, tuna bidhaa nyingi za uhakika. Chama supermarket huwezi kosa, huduma zetu ni za kufana.
Jambo mpenzi mtazamaji, na karibu tena ndani ya kipindi cha Fahamu Siasa na Wanasiasa, kipindi ambacho kinakujia kila siku ya Jumatatu hadi kila siku ya Ijumaa hapa ndani ya Faraja TV, chemichemi ya utulivu, kiletewa nami Peter Muhoro. Na vile vile mpenzi mtazamaji, kumbuka endapo katika mitandao ya kijamii, yani almaarufu social media handles, unaweza kutupata pale katika Faraja TV Kenya, tuko Facebook, Faraja TV Media, tuko pale YouTube, na pia vile vile kumbuka unaweza tumia ujumbe mfupi SMS kupitia 0703339959. Utueleze kutazama ukiwa wapi hapa mjini Nakuru County na hata nje ya viunga vya Nakuru County. Ingekuwa tu ni kwa baadhi tu niweze kutambua baadhi ya mashabiki wale ambao wanatutazama sasa hivi. Tuko naye anajulikana kama Ayaka Kahura, anasema engineer Kahura Eric, MCA aspirant Hellsgate, anasema loaded, asante sana, tuna Mosh Poa. Salamia greetings, asante sana Mosh Poa, MCA asiyokuwa na mshahara na ofisi pale Kaptembo Ward. Asante bwana Mosh. Tunamwona kwamba anajulikana kama Ignite Njoroge, anasema tuned in from London, big up Josh, well composed, thank you very much. Tuko na wale ambao wako pia abroad, wale ambao wanatuona sasa hivi kutoka England na Germany pia, na vile vile tuko na mmoja wa Saudi Arabia anajulikana kama Rahab Paul. Kuna wengine yuko pale UK anajulikana kama Kinyanjui, yuko pale, anasema asante sana, tunawaona vizuri. Asante sana pia mashabiki wote wa hapa diaspora, na pia hata wale wa hapa mjini Nakuru County. Kuna pia huyu ambaye anajulikana kama nani? Anajulikana kama Lea Gadhoni Gidhua, anasema ako sawa kabisa upande wa mashini. Nimekuona. Tuko na Esther Gakinya, MCA aspirant kutoka Moridat Ward Gilgil. Asante sana. Tuko Rahab Paul anachapa kidole, anasema mambo iko sawa. Thank you very much ladies and gentlemen, na asante sana kwa kuzidi kutangamana pamoja nasi. Tuko na Alvin Njoroge ambayo ni kijana kiongozi shupavu, ambaye ni kiongozi jasiri ambaye amejitolea kwa hali na mali kuhakikisha kwamba anasimamia vijana wa eneo bunge la London Ward. Anasema kwamba tulikuwa tunazungumzia kuhusu masuala ya charity work. Amesema kwamba yeye na pamoja na marafiki zake huwa wanaungana kuhakikisha kwamba wanalisha street families, they feed street families, wanawapatia chakula, wanawapatia mavazi, na pia vile vile wale wengine ambao wanahitaji kusoma wanawasaidia, wanaweza pia kupata masomo. Thank you very much Mr. Alvin Njoroge once again. There's this issue of insecurity in London Ward. We also saw there's a young man who was shot dead by the police officers, na tukashuhudia kwamba kulikuwa na a lot of maandamano there, na tukashuhudia pia there was also a friend of mine who told me that there was a rally that was iliporwa, ilikuwa ni ambao na vijana wale wa London Ward. This issue of insecurity, Mr. Alvin Njoroge, what can you say about insecurity in London Ward? Na pia vile vile we see there is a lot of pia kuna groups, we have different gang groups in London Ward. They don't know, wanajita majina tofauti. You can tell maybe us more about that. What can we do at least to combat this issue of insecurity in London Ward and make sure that the people living in London Ward are safe?
First of all, exactly, to understand As you're talking through something called insecurity,
Yes.
we need to know what brought insecurity in London.
Yes.
First of all, the shooting. By the way, and we demand full justice
Exactly.
for Dano. That, by the way, he's not a young man.
He was a drug. He was a drug peddler. Is it?
He was not a drug peddler.
According to the police statement, he was a drug peddler.
Let me tell you one thing.
Yes.
Dano is the father.
Yes.
Dano was the father. Dano was the mother. And Dano was everything to his family.
Exactly.
The wife died a long time ago. Right now, one of the girls, I was in that family.
Yes.
One of the girls of Dano studied at Kenyatta. Dano has right now 4 children. Dano, I think even Dano is older than you.
Wow, my goodness. Paul.
Dano is older than you. Dano, if I went with the family with Honorable Assumpta to that family to know what happened. Dano worked. Do you know there is a market which Arama was building?
Yes.
And if you are passing at around dam side, you will see some stones that are being moved there. Dano used to sell hard cores to people. And we talked with the brother of Dano. And he was saying, after Dano removed those stones, he was going, I don't know, to get water or something. Then when Dano reached there, that's where the bullet hit Dano. He was not involved. And Dano was not selling anything. Dano was not selling any drug.
The reason was, as why I've told you that is because I also saw the area MP who, when Arama was giving a statement to the media at that particular time, he said that those police officers that are stationed, I don't know, in Central Police Station, they normally go and collect those bribes from these, maybe it's changa sellers, maybe these drug peddlers. And that, when they reached at that maybe Dano, and then they demanded for that kickback or that bribe. And then when Dano maybe hesitated, and that's why maybe he was shot dead, according to the statement that was issued by the area MP.
If you hear,
and
if you hear what the area MP said,
yes,
and the area MP didn't say that Dano was the one selling.
All right.
And if you look at the people, if you look at the people of London Ward, what they are saying, it is not totally different
yes,
story.
Yes.
Dano was walking.
Yes.
And I was hearing, I was not there by the way,
yes.
I was hearing they wanted to arrest somebody else. Then that person, by the statement issued on the TV, started resisting, saying that me, I don't have any money.
Or to give you.
To give you.
All right.
And these people were civilian. They came with
plain clothes.
Plain clothes.
Yeah.
And do you know what's happening right now in Kenya? Even me, I cannot allow somebody who has a plain clothes to come and take me. Why are you taking me? I don't know you.
Yeah.
And Dano, that's where Dano was shot. Dano is a very, very innocent person in this thing.
Yes.
And that's why people were frustrated, shooting an innocent man. And I'm telling you this, before people of London Ward speaks.
Exactly.
Have you ever had any serious demonstration in London Ward? There have never been any serious demonstration like that in London Ward.
Yes.
Even during the finance bill, it was so small, not big demonstration in London Ward. Because they were saying they shot a man who was not involved in anything. Dano is innocent man. A very, very innocent man. And my cry, I went to London Ward with my friend called Billy Bryan, telling people, you guys demonstrated for 2 days. This day, don't demonstrate. And it is in my Facebook page. It is my Instagram page. The viewers can follow me at Alvin Njoroge. They see, we went, walking with the police officers, telling people of London Road, let us keep peace, let us not fight again, let the court process follow. Because Dano was shot innocently. And we don't want people to demonstrate, because through demonstration, we will lose more lives.
Exactly.
Through demonstration, we will lose more lives. And that's why I'm pleading to the government of Kenya. We were in court on Tuesday. And they said they were given another 7 days. On 24th, they will be still in court. And what we need is just family to be compensated. Those children to be taken care of. Because these things are the ones that is bringing insecurity. Because this Dano is already dead. Even if compensation comes, those children will lack a father figure in life. Those children are orphans as we speak right now. Their mother died, now it's the father died. They are really, really orphans. And one thing, those children right now, they don't have a father figure in their life. and lacking of a father figure in life brings all these problems in the society. And that's why we were telling the judge and in that court, let us find justice for Dano. Let this family be compensated so that these children will continue with education. And that's, we need, let them be compensated because it's so painful.
For sure.
This man was old. So old.
Having a family of 4 members.
4.
Yeah.
And Dano is dead. Even if the compensation come, it will not bring Dano back to life. And that's why we want to condemn the shooting of police officers.
There's some rogue officers.
I saw what His Excellency, the former president, said.
Yes.
That these guns that you are given, it is to protect people, not to
and
take
lives.
life.
Exactly.
And he said not to take life of the people. That's the statement he said.
Innocent Kenyans.
Innocent
Or
Kenyans.
innocent people. I think we should, I think the IG, Douglas Kanja, should look at this matter seriously, and the IPOA to make sure that these rogue police officers are not given even the guns to carry. Mr. Njoroge, we've seen, talking about the insecurity issue, we also see that in London Ward we have those different gangs. You don't want to mention them. They are, I don't know, Mauki, something, Kwekwe, whatever. Name them.
First of all,
do we have groups? Will you admit that we have the gang group in London Ward, or maybe?
I'll not admit that we have a gang group in London Ward. Do you know some of them that you have mentioned? I don't know them if they're in London Ward. Like you've mentioned Maoki.
Yes.
It's not. I've never seen them.
You've never come across that name?
You see,
yes.
I cannot say I've come across that name or I've not come across that name. But London Ward, we don't have gangs in London Ward, by the way. One day, create time, we'll go with you and interview those people.
And do some assessment.
And do some assessment.
Yeah.
London Ward never had, maybe, yeah, in the past, people, it was, but many were arrested and taken to prison. And right now, London Ward is clean. London Ward right now, people are united. I think one friend of ours is called Dante Photography. By the way, you can give him work and come here and shoot for you some videos.
Yes.
Dante Photography leads a group called Wakanda Youth Group, led by my able cousin called Ibrahim.
Yes.
Ibrahim Juma. And we hold a talk with the London Ward family to bring London Ward together. Because London Ward, there is no groups.
Of gangs.
There is no group of gangs right now. They were arrested.
All right.
We don't have any groups of gang. And people should not say that there are groups of gang. Insecurity is there. And I'll tell you the main cause of insecurity.
Yeah. The main cause of insecurity, maybe you will just say, maybe what can we do maybe to ensure that maybe the people of London maybe are safe, maybe from maybe for the Waizis.
You know,
yes,
one way to combat insecurity issues, it is to ask yourself.
Exactly.
How many percent of people in London are idle? We have a huge percent of people who are idle. First of all,
yes,
an idle mind is the devil's workshop.
Right.
That's one thing you should know. And right now, you find 90% of the youths in London Ward don't have businesses. 90% of the youths in London Ward are in the dump site, selling scrap metal, selling
plastics,
selling metals, selling bones of dead animals.
Yes,
that's what they benefit from. If you find, if the government and the area MCA should pass a bill and make sure creation of employment. I want to ask you one thing, and this you should admit. Do you know London Ward is the richest ward in Nakuru County?
Yes, I must admit, because of the resources that maybe.
Not because of the resources.
Yes.
All industrial areas are in London.
Yes, are aligned in London here.
All industrial areas are in London Ward.
Yes. And yet
90% of the rich people of Nakuru County live here in Milimani. Is it not London Ward?
It is in London Ward.
It is London Ward.
Yes.
It means it's a rich area.
Yes.
Public works.
Yes.
It is in London Ward.
Yes.
The water, I don't know what, it is in London Ward.
Water and sewerages.
It is in London Ward.
Yes. And why is it that the youths are not maybe absorbed in those companies? Is it that they don't have the qualifications that are needed so that they can work in those industries?
I'm telling you, we have learned people.
Yes.
in dam site.
What is the problem right now?
We have learned people in the society. The problem is poor leadership.
That has resulted into this.
Poor leadership has resulted to this. I'm not saying the area MCA is doing a bad work.
Is a dunderhead, yeah?
The area MCA is a good man.
Yes.
And before he started politics, I was with him. We used to go to be told, sit here, being given advice at Mogoga by old men. And he knows me very well.
Yes.
You find what my advice, and I was talking to the youths, is if this area MCA could go companies to companies, talking to them, like, hello, I'm Alvin Njoroge, and I'm the area MCA of London Ward, and I was requesting to you, give me 2 slots to your company. You've removed how many people?
2 people.
I'll tell you, bring.
Yes.
How many companies do we have in the industrial areas? Lots of companies.
Yes.
We have Primatres, we have Gladys warehouse, it's there. We have Bidco, we have Brookside, we have lots and lots of companies in London Ward.
We have even the Mayor Seed company.
Look, all the companies. We have Pyredram, London Ward.
But Pyredram is still dormant.
It's still dormant. But if you look at the manifesto of Governor Susan Keka, and that's what I'm praying that Governor Susan Keka will do, he will say we'll bring rice to Pyredram. And I'm telling you, if Governor Susan Keka...
Time is out, Mr. Njoroge.
Time is... Let me tell you one thing.
According to her manifesto, yeah?
According to her manifesto, is her time out?
We only remaining with 2 years.
2 years.
You can't tell me that Mr. Njoroge, Her Excellency Susan Kihika can maybe come and do whatever and then nafufuili kiwanda.
What will take her to bring the rest in that? It's just a pin of an eye. If she remains focused. Like, if you close your eyes and open like this, it will be back.
I think maybe in a collaboration, maybe the Ministry of Agriculture.
Collaboration with the ministry.
Yeah.
And if the area MCA could go to those companies,
talk
to them. We have, I don't know, approximately, let's say like 50
companies.
Approximately like 50. If he talks to those owners of those companies, he gets like 5, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. You'll find that within a duration of some time, there will be no idle people in London Ward. That's the first thing. Second thing, I want to advise the RMCA. Nakuru PGH, and right now it is being called Nakuru Referral and Teaching Hospital. It's in London Ward.
Yes.
The MCA should collaborate more with the ministry there to bring many people in London Ward. Some people can work as the cleaners, because even if we say people are educated in London Ward, not all are educated.
Exactly.
Not all will be like the managers or what, but give them small work. If somebody earns 15,000 a month, if somebody earns 20,000 a month, that is one way of eradicating poverty. Talk to that place,
to the managing director.
To the managing director.
Yes.
He employs people. Don't say that, oh, I employed people by just bringing 5 people in. That's a big space. You have another one like the CK showground that is about to happen. Look, we have resources, but our leaders are not use the available resources. Talk to the ASK showground to bring your people there. One thing again to bring, to remove insecurity. The area MC needs to, we passed a bill, we were at public participation and we included things in that bit. And now we need him to increase more of street lights. More. And he should now do more of empowering youth. Empowering youth does not mean you buy to a specific people a car wash machine. Let's say I've given you a car wash machine. I've not given you a tank. I've not given you a place to establish yourself. I've not given you anything. What will you do with the washing machine? Bring it into the house, looking at you every day, you tell it good morning, and it tells you good morning, I'm waiting for you to take me at work. No. Give them a place aside, give them tank, give them, look for them license. And my one advice to the youth of London Ward, put more self-help group in the society. We should have more of self-help group where the area MCA needs to support those youths. One thing we told the area MCA, there's some construction that has been happening near prisons there.
Yes.
We didn't have many people from London Ward. People were coming from other places, comes to work there. We have youths in London Ward. Let me tell you one thing. You cannot say youths in London Ward are criminals and you don't provide for them jobs. Give them jobs and see what they will do with that job.
I think maybe Mr. Njoroge, another thing maybe that normally affect young people or this youth, you find that most of them are addicted in terms maybe of wengine ni walevi, they can't even be able to go and look for those jobs. And if given that opportunity to work maybe for instance in those companies, you find that maybe due to addiction of drugs and substances, you find that that youth is not able maybe to kuamuka the following day na kwenda kureport to the job. I think that's another problem. Another peer problem, another challenge you'll find that Mr. Njoroge, I don't think this your area MCA konayo. You see now, in any, there must be that what we call it is a work plan. For instance, for example, if you have a company, and that company should give maybe the resident a certain percentage in terms of employment. Do we normally see that in London Ward?
We don't see that.
You see, that is another problem. That's the call now for the area MCA to go and lobby for those positions and demand it, because it is something that is there. You've said that the prison was being constructed, and
there's that construction that was happening there, like
buildings,
drainage or what.
Now, wale vijana that they're working there, they're not from that particular.
In London Ward.
Exactly, that's a negotiation power.
Another thing, and I told the area MCA,
yes,
when he was there, do you know the good thing of me? I'm a very truthful person. I told the area MCA,
yeah,
the area MCA is so fearful, very, very fearful. You know, these are, you know, at Pinkham,
yes,
there's some parking site there.
Yes, in Lerways station, yeah.
That place is in London Ward. People are being given places to do business.
Yes, those stores, the stores.
Kiosk.
Yeah,
people are being given, but the area MCA was just folding his hands. I told him straight away, the area MCA, you are so fearful. You should go there and fight for the rights of the people of London Ward. Because those are the people who voted for you. Exactly. And those are the people who can say either you are one term or two terms.
Two term, yeah.
Those are the people who can say.
Yes.
Another thing you find, the area MCA is being made people who are not even leaders of London Ward, and they were benefiting from it. I heard there is one who works in the office of the senator in part of the communication.
Yes.
He has some stores there. Is he... what is the MCA doing? People are dividing those stores among themselves. And I talked to the area MCA.
In fact, I heard people demonstrating about
those stores. People are demonstrating about those stores. And I went
demanding some of county officials to be maybe
to be removed. Exactly. I went and talked to the area MCA in person like this and told him, don't say that I hate you. I don't hate you. You are my friend. And when you were during the by-elections, I was with you, going to Mogoga, being told to sit down with old men, giving him advice. I want you to do. I don't know how old was I at that time. Let's say they are 19 years old. I was 19. And if you, I'll bring him to your station. You ask him straight away. Yes. I was sitting with him, giving him advice. Being given advice together and giving him structures. We used to walk with him all over with a guy called Mochache. And right now Mochache is not supporting the area MCA. This Mochache, we used to go with him, giving people banners. And this guy being called Masalamu, they were with Mochache who said, hey, the area MCA, you like greeting people so much. Now people will be calling you Masalamu. And now, during his campaign, he said, Bernard Minor Karaoke. In brackets, Gatuso Masalamu. Why? He shouldn't say that I hate him. I don't hate the area MCA. And I love the area MCA because I supported the area MCA, working with him all around to get this power. But the mistake that he's doing is allowing people,
a few individuals,
tarnishing his name. People go there, take land. Now the whole story backfires to the area MCA. There were some stores being given, the area MCA did nothing. If the area MCA could give people of London Ward there, we could remove the insecurities issues because many people are idle. Another thing, there is what Honorable Francis Njoroge did. At where Chinese usually construct road, this site, he built some stores there. The area MCA can do such a thing. Build some stores, give people. If you build one, then you give me, for me, a place like this, I can agree. Should I start a business? No, I don't have capital to start a business. Let me hire. How much will this person pay in months? Let's say 5,000.
That will enable you maybe
that will enable that person to do other thing.
Yes.
The area MCA needs to know what his people want. Another thing, sports. Many people in London world love sports. Many people in London, you can go and search Dante photography in YouTube. He posted the area MCA saying, I'm going to include sports. I'm going to make people play sports. We have not seen that sport thing happening. And the area MCA will start saying that somebody hates him. We don't hate the area MCA. We love the area MCA in passion. He should know what his people love. And like Honorable Ngeru. Honorable Ngeru knows my people in Pipeline Junction loves car. Let me take them to driving. My people near Kware loves this work in Kware. Let me go and talk on behalf of them to go into Kware. You find that these people, they are called Kamagera. Somebody comes and they go, come. Somebody goes in, he'll be given 10 shilling. You find within a day, somebody has 900 shilling. That's a profit. That person, you'll never see him committing any crime. You'll never see him. There will be no much security issues. That's what the area MCA should be doing. I'm not the area MCA. We have collaborated with many people with Dante photography. We have hosted a tournament called the Street Cup Tournament. This Street Cup Tournament, we included the people in the street and the people of London Ward, the Wakanda group, to play together the street family, to show that street family are people. And through this tournament, we were speaking more about peace, bringing youths together. Another thing, we went and hosted the Jolly Peace Cup Tournament. This Jolly Peace Cup Tournament, it is to bring people together in unity, in love. We did a tree plantation, and the president said that we are having a holiday to plant trees. We went to Hill Special School. We planted trees there, showing that Kenya is ours and Kenya is our business. Right now, if the area MCA could include more sport facilities to the people of London Road, this thing, people could be in love, people could be doing more and more things in the society. One thing, to remove insecurity, create employment, enhance sports.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Itakuwa tu kwa faida yako, twende pia kwenye kipindi kidogo cha break, tuweze tulipe bills kadhaa, na kisha baadaye, mpenzi mtazamaji, tutakuwa na regea muda usio kwa mrefu. Kwa hivyo usiguse mitambo, salia hapo, kuna mengi zaidi ambayo tutakuwa tunang'amua na kuwajuza. Asanteni.
Faraja TV, chemichemi ya furaha.
We welcome our esteemed customers to Clippers Barber Salon and Spa, the award-winning barber salon and spa. Come get an exquisite and relaxing experience for a perfect haircut, professional makeup, lock installation, facial treatment, hot stone massage from a qualified and professional staff. And now, introducing Clippers Herbal Sauna. Come get a relaxing, refreshing and rejuvenated session with a separate designated section for both women and men. Clippers Herbal Sauna has a well-spacious, well-lit and adequate relaxation area and a nicely done massage section. Clippers Herbal Sauna for better recovery of sore muscles, anti-aging benefits, detoxification, weight loss, as well as muscle relaxation. For more information, call us on 0701 00 6503 or email us at clippersbarbering@gmail.com. Clippers Barber Salon and Spa, the trend setters.
Welcome to the greatest sporting show in the 254. That is the Sports Blast show on Faraja TV.
where we'll be bringing you all the discussion and all updates according to sports and sports events.
And of course, we look forward to engaging and interacting with you on our various platforms,
which are on Faraja TV Kenya at Facebook, Faraja TV Media at YouTube, and our SMS line 0703 339959, and our various competitions and events of the sporting sphere.
Remember to catch us live each and every Saturday afternoon from 4 to 5 p.m. whereby I'll be joined by 3 great co-hosts.
Your boy Big Man Kyuga.
And of course, Mickey Omchambulis.
And Lefty Jizitisa Mgongoni.
One final lung-busting stride for Kipchoge.
So don't miss out on
Sport Buzz.
Duka letu linang'aa sana, huduma bora kwetu daima. Sambaza upendo kwa wateja, tuna kila kitu kwa bei rahisi. Mabango kibao yanang'asia, maduka yetu yana hadhi ya hali ya juu. Wateja wanacheka huku wanunua. Chama supermarket, mimi na wewe tuko sawa. Duka letu ni bora kila siku, tuna bidhaa nyingi za hakika. Chama supermarket huwezi kosa, huduma zetu ni za kufana. Duka letu ni bora kila siku, tuna bidhaa nyingi za uhakika. Chama supermarket huwezi kosa, huduma zetu ni za kufana. Kwa familia tunatoa bora na bidhaa zote ni za kisasa. Ukiwa na mahitaji tutakupa, duka letu halina mfano, na kukaribisha upate usaidizi. Habari njema zetu zinasikika mbali, kila kona tunakuwepo. Yeah, duka letu ni la dhamana. Duka letu ni bora kila siku, tuna bidhaa nyingi za uhakika. Chama supermarket huwezi kosa, huduma zetu ni za kufana. Duka letu ni bora kila siku, tuna bidhaa nyingi za uhakika. Chama supermarket huwezi kosa, huduma zetu ni za kufana.
Karibu ndani ya kipindi cha Fahamu Siasa na Wanasiasa, kipindi ambacho kinakuja kila siku ya Jumatatu hadi siku ya Ijumaa. Ukiletewa nami Peter Muhoro. Na kama ilivyo ada, mpenzi mtazamaji, sipo peke yangu kwenye studio. Tuko na mwenzangu anajulikana kama Alvin Njoroge, ambaye ni kijana mzaliwa hapa mjini Nakuru County, kutoka pale eneo bunge la London Ward, ambaye ametueleza masuala mengi kuhusiana na mambo mengi ambayo tumekuwa tukingamua, na mambo mengi ambayo tumekuwa tukizungumza. Kumbuka mpenzi mtazamaji kwamba unaweza kutupata katika mitandao yetu ya kijamii almaarufu social media handles kupitia pale Faraja TV Kenya, tuko pale kwenye Facebook, na vile vile tuko pale Faraja TV, tuko pale katika YouTube, na pia vile vile kumbuka unaweza wasiliana nasi kupitia nambari ya simu ya 0703339959. Unaweza kutazama ukiwa wapi hapa mjini Nakuru County na hata nje ya mipaka ya Nakuru County. Na nikiangalia tu nikiweza kungamua baadhi ya jumbe zile ambazo zinafika kwenye studio zetu, na muona anajulikana kama Masi Jemutai. Anasema great job Alvin, street people need care and all basic amenities. Thank you. Tunaona Masi Wairimu, I'm proud of you son. Thank you. Tuko na Wendy D, you are speaking for those who can speak for themselves. Thank you son. Thank you very much. Kuna Gideon Grag anasema keep up the important work my brother.
My brother-in-law to be.
Asante sana. Kuna Peter Pan tune in from Germany. Asante sana. We have Brenda Ingala, good work Alvin. Tuko na Lydia Grag pia anasema show up how we can change our society for the better. Thank you Alvin, continue defending those who can't defend themselves, being their voice. Thank you very much. Kuna Mr. Limestone Ogenesugan. Hey, jina zito hili jamani. Wewe go on Alvin, asante sana. Tuko anasema pia Mr. Limestone pia anasema kwamba a future leader indeed, I am a witness. Thank you very much. Kuna Tessa Malungu anasema great job Alvin. Asante sana wengi wao ambao kwamba tungeweza kusoma jumbe zao zote hapa katika mitambo yetu ya Faraja TV, chemichemi ya utulivu.
And by the way Peter, and I want to acknowledge the Flowing Rivers Ministry who are watching live.
Thank you.
And my family in Germany.
Yes, thank you, asante sana Alvin. Thank you very much mpenzi mtazamaji, endapo unajiunga nasi, kumbuka hiki ni kipindi ukipendacho cha Fahamu Siasa na Wanasiasa. Hapa ndo tunamngamua masuala mengi ya katiba, masuala ya uchumi na masuala ya teknolojia. Na tuko na mgeni wetu Alvin ambaye tunazidi kungamua masuala mengi zaidi kuhusiana na ile London Ward. Ni jinsi gani ambayo kwamba tunaweza kusaidia vijana wa London Ward at least waweze kujimudu kimaisha, licha kwa kwamba vijana wengi, na kuangalia kama vile ambavyo Alvin alisema kwamba if you look at London Ward, ni ward ambayo ni tajiri sana, na unapata kwamba vijana wengi katika eneo hilo they are still jobless, hawana matumaini, wanakaa pale katika dumping site. Wengi wao ni vijana ambao wamehusika katika kuhakikisha kwamba wanauza zile vyuma vikuu, wanauza yale mafupa, wanauza plastiki na mambo kama hayo, na wengine wao tunaona kwamba wengine pia wameathirika kwa njia moja ama nyingine na madawa ya kulevya kama vile bangi, chang'aa kidogo na mambo kama hayo.
Many of us we have grown with the chang'aa, the illicit brewery, because my mother was selling the papers to them. So if they want them to eradicate that illicit brewery, let them provide a good job for them.
Exactly. And we talk of viongozi hususan the area MCA,
I want to
tell initiative.
If the area MCA won't include youths in creation of employment, maybe maybe you'll be one term and I'll take that seat. But unfortunately, I'm looking for the big seat in Nakuru. Maybe, exactly. Maybe being the leader for Nakuru, maybe a senatorial seat.
Exactly. Thank you, Alvin. Mr. Alvin, we were just talking about the issue of insecurity in London Ward, and you've mentioned a lot of things that can maybe make sure that at least we combat this issue of insecurity by ensuring that the young men and women are given opportunities in those companies that are around London Ward. Na tunaona kwamba there are over 50 companies which are in London Ward. So at least RMCA fanya mambo na wazee 10 fanya mambo to make sure at least tunahakikisha vijana wetu tunapata ajira katika maeneo hayo. Umesema kwamba bwana Alvin, maybe what can we do maybe more tuangalie maybe in terms of maybe sports. What can we do maybe in sports at least to hakikisha kwamba tunashika a larger, you've mentioned you had a cup or something.
Yeah, we had some 2 tournaments. And more is to come.
Exactly.
And I'm not in power.
Exactly.
So
what can we do at least, Alvin, to make sure at least vijana at least wanapata that opportunity in the sport industry?
Do you know, first of all, before we go into sports, I want us to speak in the whole Kenya in general.
Exactly.
Sports is something that is feeding many people in the society today. Sports is what, like, let me say, made me who I am. I couldn't travel to the UK if it was not for sports. Imagine from the dump site to children's home to the UK. That's something great. That's I want to appreciate my dad, Sami Nawali. Thank you for that opportunity. Because I went to the UK because of sports. I was at a place called the Beam with my fiancée, and we were watching football in South Africa.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I was so upset. Looking at the technology in South Africa, how football in South Africa is really upgraded. Imagine, South Africa is now in the FIFA Club Cup, and it won. And I saw a post being posted that the trophy of South Africa is 7 million. And the man who won the MVP or the best player won a trophy, just one trophy of himself, worth 8.5 million. Look at the stadiums in South Africa, and look at the stadiums in Kenya. Where are we going wrong? I was telling my fiancé that if I be the CS Sports, I'll give all clubs a duration of 10 years. Each club to have their own stadiums. Because you cannot tell me, a team like Gor Mahia sharing a pitch with another team, sharing a pitch with another team. We collect much money of people coming in, and where does that money go? You find in South Africa, people are paid well, players. Right now, and in Kenyan football team, I should tell that coaches from South Africa who is representing as the head coach of Kenya, don't pick old people to play for the Kenya team. We have good people in London. Let me speak in London. We have a guy called Mwangi. Her mother is I call him. He's called Mere. He's from London. We have a brother of Dante Photography. He's called Dominic. Those are people who plays football very well in our children's home. The short and for children's home. We have good footballers. One of them is called Joseph Geburo. That boy, when he touches the football, this habit of you saying Kadanda Nampira, so you will say Jose Nampira. Joseph with the ball. We have another one called Justice Prince. These are the people whom they should be in the Kenya team. Don't pick somebody who is 38 years old to go play for Kenya team and we are being scored. Look at what is happening in rugby. Right now, I want to appreciate my brother. He was elected in the rugby team. And he's going to play in Mauritius. 3 of them, they were elected. He's called Gerard. And these people, sports is feeding them. And how can we do for these sports to feed the people in the society? Let me tell you, I was watching a player, the coaches of FC Leopard, saying how much they collect within one match, more than, let's say, 1 million. In that million, how much salary do our players earn? Why don't we use that million to renovate the stadiums in Kenya? And I want to talk with the people of Kenya, especially the fans. Don't come to the pitch to fight. We have been seeing incidences, I don't know, Shabana fighting with, is it Gor Mahia? With Gor Mahia players, one of them was hanging. His leg was hanging on a wire, and people came to remove him. Why should we have such thing? If we want to develop football in Kenya, we need to support football in Kenya. There's no way that football is there. The stadium is even a quarter full. What about the 3/4? Let's support the football in Kenya and more budget. Right now I'm seeing stadiums being upgraded because of the AFCON, but let us not do because we have something that is happening in some few months. Let us do this for the betterment of our society. We are being told the money that Kenya collects in our GDP, it can feed the East African countries, all of the East African countries, Kenya, Uganda, I don't know, Tanzania. We can feed all of them. And where do this money go? Why is our stadiums like that? Right now, the Afraha Stadium, it is not complete. An initiative started with His Excellency Lee. Right now, Madam Susan Keka needs to complete this stadium. And one thing I want to tell the area MP, MCA of our place, talk to the area MP, pass a bill, the place at Kobil, where people train, tell them to talk to Kenya Railway to purchase that land. That land over there, people can use to play there. We have people who can play their football. We have the Wakanda FC. We have people called, it's a team called Reform. It used to be called Walevi Reform. And I want to tell the government of Kenya, support those people. They used to take alcohol. They have reform, and their team is called Reform. Because there are people who take alcohol, now they are reforming to be better people in the society. Support them, buy that land. We had a land in the Gyoto dam site, and I don't know, pitch there. Give people that pitch. We have the walk, we have Nakuru Hope, we have Wakanda FC, we have Reform, we have a pitch in Showground. Take one team, say, we have bought this land for you, this will be your stadium. Not today, I'm in Nakuru, we are home. The other time I'm in Mombasa, again we are home. We should have a home and a away team. That's why the president needs to include that we should have good stadiums in Kenya. And we need to support these people.
Exactly. I think the area MCAs now should maybe come up with the proposals in the county assemblies to ensure that maybe, I would say that young people should be maybe build up or come up with good stadiums.
Good stadiums.
At least.
Do you know, you cannot start once and build a good stadium. Buy a land. You see the way Nakuru Athletics Club is. Put some metals where people can sit. Start small.
The diocese.
Yeah, the diocese. When people come, the money that you collect, pay your people well.
Exactly. The players.
The reason why many crime is here, because the tax, the job that you are doing, you receive a peanut salary.
Exactly.
If this person will tend to do more things to get his salary. That's why we need to support the pitches in Kenya. Exactly. And one thing I want to tell the government of Kenya, if a field is for football, let it remain for football. Exactly. If a field is for rugby, let it remain for rugby. Construct another stadium aside where we will have the people to run, people to throw, I don't know, javelin, people to throw athlete. One stadium for that thing and another stadium for football. If we have one stadium doing all these things,
those all activities,
that pitch will not grow.
Thank you. I think that is point yako imechukuliwa bana Njoroge. And then the area MCS will do that. Maybe that's a good proposal for maybe over 55 wards in Nakuru County.
And they should pass a budget where there will be money allocated for these sports.
Yes. Because I think each and every MCA in Nakuru County is being allocated maybe over 50 million. And you find, if I'm not wrong,
this money, let me tell you what if I become a leader, I will do. Yes. Right now, we have people playing football in London Ward. Yes. Somebody can come play football. When he goes back to the house, he doesn't have food, he doesn't have anything, he doesn't know what to do. Do this. This money is a lot of money.
Yes.
Put a tournament. Say winners will have 500,000.
Yes.
Every 3 months, put a tournament. Every 3 months. And if you are a participant in any tournament, there will be some money you are receiving.
Exactly.
Like in a month, give somebody like a small tip, like 6,000. Small tip. Right now, by the way, I'm planning to start a football team. And I'll have so many collaborators.
Yes.
Even I'll come and talk to you. You'll be part of the people supporting that football team. Because what we are looking at, start a football team. Start paying these people. Tell them, this is a football team that is starting. Maybe I'll be paying you 6,000. You find that person, you've given him 6,000. He's living with the mother. Or this person, you've given him 6,000. He's living alone. This 6,000 will help this person. How? Maybe he lives in a house that it costs 2,000. So you find he's going to pocket home 4,000. He's going to do shopping. He's going to do things. And give people proper allowance. You heard the incident that was happening in the Kenya team. They are going to sports. They don't know where to sleep. They sleep, I don't know, in the Mombasa harbor. What are we doing as a country?
Yeah,
it is very painful. And looking how developed South Africa is. By the way, even I told my lady that I'll travel to, by the way, my plan, if I travel to Germany or I travel to England, I'm going to go to those stadiums and talk to the owners. How did you start? And I never had any thought of traveling to South Africa, but I want to travel to South Africa to watch Mamiloni Sundown playing and ask them, how did you guys start it? Imagine South Africa is the only country in Africa that hosted the World Cup. That's a big plus in 2010.
Yes.
Where we were saying it's time for Africa. We sang it's time for Africa. And where is Africa right now in matters of sport? Right now, the South African football is in SuperSport TV. Why not the Kenyan League being in SuperSport TV? Why do we have, I want to tell the Kenyan, like, let us not have only one major trophy, the Kenyan Premier League. No. Let us include include more stakeholders in the country. Let us include more leagues. I love Rashid Abdallah. He has the Rashid Abdallah Cup. We have the Mozart Bet Cup. We should include more cups. You find, look, in England, we have the English Premier League, we have the Carabao, we have the UEFA Conference, we have the UEFA Europa League, we have Champions League. Right now, they have included the FIFA Club Cup. If we want Kenya to participate in the World Cup, let us change the structure of football. And let us include more leagues. And let us use the small, the Gen Zs.
The Gen Zs, the small clubs in the village.
Right now, if you tell me and you to compete running, I'll be ahead of you. Because my blood is hot. Your age, you are about going to third floor, fourth floor. Me, I'm Ali's 20 floor. I'm 23 years old. I'm not that old. I've not started family. I'm still young. And by the way, we have, by the way, if we plan a day, take you to our children's home. You see footballers there. We have a small guy called Stanley Manana. We have another one from London Ward who we took into that children's home. He's called Rafael Canindo. We have another one called Joseph Kewuro. This boy studied diploma in accounting. He's a very good football player. We have another one called Justus Prince from Eldoret. He now plays at a team called AC Njoroge. We have people in London Ward. Plan a day. Go when these people are playing. Look at those leagues. Which trophy are they fighting for? How much money are they going to earn? Pay players nicely. Pay players nicely. And right now, if we include proper football in London Ward, there'll be no much crime. Because let me tell you one thing, you cannot say that somebody cannot do work. Right now, I ask you, you are hungry. I bring for you food, I give it to you. Will you now take that food, wash your hand with that food, wash your face with that food and go? No. You will eat that food. Let us remove this mentality of saying these people are addicted. We cannot employ these people. First of all, give that person job.
Give them an opportunity.
Give them an opportunity and let the society of today accumulate these people. If the society of today accumulate, remember Jesus himself said, I have not come for the people who knows God. I have come for these people.
For the lost sheep.
Yeah. Imagine he asked, how does it feel a man who was 99 sheep, leaving the 99 sheep, come go and look for that one sheep. Now the leaders needs to be to copy Jesus. That's why we are called Christ. We need to emulate. We are called Christians. We need to emulate Christ. Follow godly characters. Go to those low people. This government says it is bottom up. It cannot be up bottom. Start with those people from the bottom. Increase them. Give them proper football. Then the government needs to do this. Each and every football club today, the RMCA can make a budget. Don't buy them a very big car. Buy for them a matatu. A Nissan. Tell them this is for your club. Print it. Wakanda FC, Nakuru Hope FC. We have the Walk FC. Give it to them. These people will be motivated higher. Football can pay. Right now in England, there's a Spain. There's a football player called Lamine Yamal. I was so shocked hearing that Lamine Yamal is 17 years old. Look at the opportunity those people are being given. Why don't the people of the president of FKF Football Kenya Federation give chance to these people? Give chance to these people. Give chance to the Gen Zs. Give chance to the Gen Zs and see what will they do with this chance.
You've mentioned a lot of maybe, Njoroge, you've mentioned about all that. I see you come from London. There is this good player, I don't know, Joe Miroli, who used to play for the Arambe Stars. You find that when these players maybe go and shine, you find that they don't give back. I was seeing also someone like Samuel Eto'o giving back. There is Sergio Mane also giving back to the community. What?
I want to ask you one question.
Yes.
If right now you employ me in Faraja TV, you pay me 30,000.
Yes.
Let's say my rent is 22,000. How much money have I remained with? 8,000. How will I give back to the society with 8,000?
Yes.
Pay people well, and people will give back to the society. Considering Samuel Eto'o, how much money was Samuel Eto'o earning? Somebody earning $200,000 pounds a week. That every Saturday. If we multiply right now, do you know? Let me multiply to you. It is 147. 147 times 200,000. That person earns. That person earns 29.4 million Kenya shilling in a week. 29. Earning 200,000. Somebody earning 100,000. Somebody earning 100,000 pounds. So how do you expect me, who I earn 30,000, to give back to the society, and somebody who earns 29 million per week, who is supposed to give back to the society?
The one who is earning
The
more.
one who is earning more.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, giving back to the society does not mean have you. That does not give pressure to our guys. That's why many youths are committing suicide, because of the pressure in the society. Let us accumulate them and let Football Kenya Federation pay them well. That's my first cry. People should be paid well. And one thing I want to shock you right now.
Yes.
Do you know the area MCA? He was a football player. The name Gatuso came from football. Right now, he's a mfupi round, but Gattuso was a very good football player. Hearing from the people they used to play with, he was a very good football player. And as a former football player, he needs to know what his people are going through. Not me,
Especially the young people.
Especially the young people
who have that interest. You know, Mr. Njoroge, there are some youth who don't maybe have interest in terms of sports. The others maybe having interest in doing business.
That's why I told you. If it's business, he needs to take them to the companies or build something for them.
Yes.
If it is sports does not entail only football. Sports, it's football, rugby, swimming, basketball, volleyball. We have handball. We have artists there. Right now we have the SK Showground. What the AMCA could do, it is in London Ward. He has the sound there, telling them, I need you to give me a land. These boys, we have some boys who stays there, Mogoga, are good artists.
They
give
can
them
paint
chance
and do whatever.
Yeah.
Like right now, the rebranding of the SK Showground.
Yeah, they could be given that work.
Yes.
And why is it not happening? Who is the problem? Is it the London Wood Youths, the RMCA, or nobody?
Even the youth themselves also lazima pia they grab those opportunities and they come out.
Youths in London Ward grabs opportunity. What they don't have, there is somebody to speak for them. You know the system of Kenya. You can have the sound. Do you have anybody to push it for you? You don't have. That's what I'm telling the area MCA. Come back to your normal senses. Remember, you were once a football player. Many people from London, not everybody wants to be employed. You can do this, give them chance to participate in sports. Put more sports. I love what Honorable Ngeru was doing. Comes, tell the youth, hey, I have this 2,000. Can you put a small tournament? The winner to take this. You find these people are playing knowing, hey, this is our MCA doing this. They are playing. You have Wadhiai. Look at what Wadhiai is doing. Wadhiai came, commented to his post and told him, these are the kind of leaders we want. Honorable Shabab, what he did, he saw the roads are in bad condition. He called the youths, told them, take these reflectors, wear them, go to those to those roads, make them in a good way, and I pay you. You find those people are doing that. Is that not job creation?
That's job creation and empowerment.
Small things. It doesn't mean you should build a house. And right now we have the housing project that is happening. Yeah. I've not had any person in London Ward working in that project. Yeah, nobody in London Ward.
Maybe apart from all that, Mr. Alvin Njoroge, will also allow me also maybe to shift a little bit and also focused about issue concerning about the church and politics. You see, most of the churches nowadays, most of the churches are like they are more, like they ventured in more in terms of politics. What can you comment about issue of church and politics? Because now we've seen divisive politics are dividing churches, are dividing believers who ought maybe to support maybe certain political rallies or political parties. What can we do as youth also who are much more affected? As you've said, you are the Gen Z. What can we do at least to ensure that this issue of church and politics?
First thing you need to know, many are called, but few are done what?
Are chosen.
Few are chosen. There's something I'll read to you. Here it says, be, the church is to be the salt and light, perceiving society and being a kind moral compass. What is the church supposed to do? Be a moral compass, leading people in a good way. And the problem with our the Kenyan churches today, many of them lack integrity. I'm a believer of God. I've preached in some churches, but many churches lack integrity. Right now, people are focusing on how much will I get. Be the salt of the world. Salt meaning direct people. Be somebody you direct people in the way that that person needs to go.
Yes.
And if you look at about integrity, remember that Jesus is the head of the church. His body and the only head. Spiritual leaders carry the responsibility of representing the church to others. Christian leaders they carry the responsibility of representing the church to others.
Yes.
We should all take our problems to the cross. We should remember churches of today in Kenya. Let us follow on the light of God. Let us know what are the qualities of God wants. Many of the churches today are not led by the Holy Spirit. Are not led.
Are led by Roho Mtakatifu.
Are led by the Roho Mtakatifu, a spirit that wants something.
Yes.
And if churches today were led by the Holy Spirit, we couldn't be where many people, these problems of Kenya couldn't be.
Yes.
There's one of our boy in Rainage High School who did a spoken word and said, in some churches today, when a pastor needs a car, he holds for fundraise. But when a believer needs a car, he tells him, receive it in the mighty name of Jesus. How will that person, what are we?
It is not logic.
It is not logical. That's why church leaders, the first quality of a church leaders, it is integrity. Integrity. Let us follow the right way that God wants us to be. Remember, we are the salt of the world. We need to be direct people in the way we need to go. Churches should not involve themselves too much in politics, because many Gen Zs are complaining to them that the problem they're having right now, it is because of the
church.
Good. And we need to know that a person of integrity is consistent in private and public life. They do not lead a double life. A person of integrity does not lead a double life. If he says no, it is no. If he says this way, it is that way. Why? By being led by the Holy Spirit. And I want to tell you one thing. People say authority comes from God. Should I prove it to you that not all authority comes from God?
How now? Can you just prove the viewers?
I want to prove the viewers, not all authority comes from God. Remember when Samuel was the king of Israel, God was so reluctant to give Israel a king. He was telling them no. Then he was telling them that these kings will take your land. These kings will make your daughters their perfumers. These kings will make your sons chariot drivers. These kings will make they will increase more taxations to you. These kings will do this and this and this. Then the Israelites we want to be like those people. What did God tell Samuel? You go, elect the king. Was it God's plan?
It was.
It was not God's plan, because God said, go elect. God never told Samuel, go to this person. He didn't. The only person who God allowed is David. He told Samuel, go to the house of Jesse
and anoint.
You'll find a man there. So Saul, God didn't want Saul to be the king. And if you look at what Saul, there's a film, by the way, I'll tell the viewers, go watch a film called The House of David. You will know more about God. I've been watching that. And you find that these people were ruled harshly. Why? They never listened to God. Their lands were taken, because not all authority comes from God. Sometimes God lets you face some things, face some challenges, so that next time
you learn.
We will not be led by our stomach. We will not be led by our pockets. We will be led by the Holy Spirit. What God says is what we need to do. Remember King Nebuchadnezzar was a man who loved God. King Nebuchadnezzar was a man who loved God. But after he started doing things out of his own will, what did God do? Moved away from him. With an immediate effect. Remember, we must decrease while Jehovah Christ Jesus, who is in heaven, he must increase. And if you show God that I am the superior, remember the verse said, it is not by my strength or by my might, it is by the Spirit of the Lord. If you are not led by God, what God does, you might think you have God, but God is away from you. Lets you walk. Remember, a day that was supposed to take the people of Israel 40 days, it took them 40 years. Why?
The promised land.
The promised land. Why? Let us be led by God. let us be led by God. And because God is the one who will do it. Remember, there's a verse in Proverbs 10:9. It says, whoever walks in dignity walks securely, but whoever takes crooked path will be found out.
Yes.
If the people of the church, you don't walk with integrity, the Bible says that you will be found out. You will think that you are walking with God. You find that you are not with God. There's a preacher in Uganda who was called Robert Mujanja or what award. He said that he felt pain when he dreamt that he's in heaven, seeing people going into heaven, and all the preachers never went to heaven. There is only one preacher who went to heaven. And remember, the Bible says, not everyone who calls God God will enter into the kingdom of God. He said when he waked up, he cried, telling God, what's happening? Then God told him what I've just told you. Not everybody who says God will enter. Not everybody who calls my name will enter into the kingdom of heaven. Let us tell the church today. Let us follow the due process. Let us follow God. Everything in this world, it is written in the Bible. Everything in this world. Like my father who lives in Germany. I want the viewers, you can search the 24/7 Connect in YouTube. He does some very good podcast and some teachings. And he's doing one about Kenya church and politics, which it will be out, and we will share it out. You find that churches needs to have integrity. And if church have integrity, we will not have the problems that we have in the society. Right now, what I like about Muslims, if somebody dies right now, a Muslim, they will not say, hey, which mosque is this person from? Which place is this person from? They'll bury that person. What about the churches today? Like, hey, this one is from Full Gospel. This one is for ACK. This one is from here. This one is from here. You find this person, people are like, then I'm wondering, what's wrong with Christians? Why is it like when somebody dies in Uganda, he cannot be buried in Uganda? Why is it that when somebody dies in Nairobi, the churches in Nairobi cannot take that thing as their own? Why?
And this person was a member.
And this person was a member.
Particular church.
You find that it's bad. And when you find when a pastor has a problem, fundraise is being put immediately.
And they target each and every believer.
Each and every
remove
believer.
this one, according to maybe to their capability and whatsoever.
And that's what it's not good at all. And that was we need to do more and change more. Remember in 1 Timothy 4:12-13, he said, set the believers an example in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, in purity. Until I come, that's what God says. Until I come, devote yourself to the public reading of scripture, to exhortation, to teachings. Jesus say like, set believers a good example. So what's the first thing of the church leaders? Set a good example. In what? In speech, how you speak.
Exactly.
In conduct, how you conduct yourself.
In daily basis, right?
In daily basis. In love. And another thing, in faith. Let us, first thing, by the way, I want to tell viewers today, the Gen Zs that wants to be voted for election. I know right now people are saying, oh, Gen Zs 2027 is our year, but I want to tell the Gen Zs. Let us follow God's principles. If we want to be elected to change Kenya, the revolution can happen today at Faraja TV. Let us be men who follow the will of God. Let us not think about ourselves. Let us not think about what we want, how much money we want. Let us think about ourselves. Let us think about God. What does God pertains into our lives? Let us not just be there. We want this election. I want to become the MP. I want to become the president. I want to become the senator. With what agenda do you have? Are you really led by God? Are you really led by the Holy Spirit? Because if you look right now, an MP can go into power, stays for 3 years, somebody is for 5 years, ask what is your net worth. Somebody says my net worth is about 500 million. You wonder, hey, with which miracle? You find the Gen Zs, if we want this seat, let God be the pillar. Let God lead us. And let us follow the due process of God. Everything is in the Bible.
Exactly. And also that's the Gen Z should also maybe also respect the leaders who are in power.
And
because we've
by
seen
the way,
many young Gen Zs maybe abusing some of the leaders who are in the position.
By the way,
and also you need them to help you. So
one thing,
we need to also to cultivate that and also maybe
one
make
thing,
sure.
One thing I want to tell the Gen Zs.
Yeah.
People are saying the president is a one-term president. But respect the president. Yeah, by the way, and I want to tell the police.
Yes.
Maybe people are saying the president is the one sending these people to kill people. I cannot say it's the president. Because first, I've not seen the president touching the gun and shooting somebody.
Exactly.
But the mistake the president is doing is not speaking up.
Yes.
And I want to tell the police officers, stop shooting innocent people. One thing, you are tarnishing the name of the president. You are really, really tarnishing the name of the president. Right now, somebody is dead. The president, this regime, this government. Let them not tarnish. Let them stop shooting so that the name of the president could be low. And I want to tell the Gen Zs, many Gen Zs, you don't want the president to be in power in 2027. Respect him. As 2027 is coming, do your justice. Rather than
go
every time,
register, take your votes.
take your votes. Yeah, I saw even what the government is doing is going out to high school to get IDs for the high schoolers, which is a good thing. And we encourage that, and we don't want people to die. And I want to tell His Excellency Honorable Gachagua, by the way, I know tension is in Kenya right now as we are speaking. Yes. I was talking to a certain lady, and he was telling us, people have started shifting places. People have started moving to places. And I want to tell His Excellency Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, you are a good friend of mine. We love DCP, and this habit of calling people cousins, let it stop. Because right now, we were listening to a certain man telling us that this cousin means the Bantus, the Nilots are separated aside. Right now, maybe you are not a Kikuyu. Yes. I am a Kikuyu. Yes. We don't need to fight. Right now, in our children's home, we are raised by a lawyer. He's a lawyer man.
Exactly. And even the
people there, like my best friends are not Kikuyu. We have law there, we have the Kamba, we have
different
the
communities.
Kalenjin.
We should
We
embrace that love.
We need to embrace this love. And I want to tell the Gen Zs, don't fall in the trap of finishing Kenya. Remember,
but
Kenya.
Alvin, the good thing about the Gen Z is that they say they are partyless, they are tribeless.
We are partyless, we are tribeless,
yes.
but I'm telling you.
And leaderless. But I think that now you have a leader, right?
No, they have me. So I am your leader. Thank you so much for the good thing. I'm in Faraja TV. I've been given the oath to be the leader of the whole Gen Z. One thing you need to know.
Yes.
The Gen Zs are leaderless, tribeless. But look at the people in power. Remember, as a leader, the words you say can impact somebody's life, positive
or negative.
Yes. You standing in a car saying, hi cousins, hi cousins. I love the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya in full passion. But that word cousins is what I keep on telling people. If you are supporting the president, support the president. If you are supporting the Deputy President, support the Deputy President, the former Deputy President. But the word cousins, remove it from your mouth. From your mind. Remember, Kenya is for us, and Kenya is our business. Exactly. And Kenya will stay, and we don't want to finish Kenya. So this habit of people bringing tension. We go here in Nakuru town, people are like, hey, this 2027 election is not going to be good. People are saying that. Why? Tension is there. Tension as a leaders, let us check what we remove out of our mouth. Exactly. And remember, we need to do things with the wisdom of God. Not by our own wisdom, but today I wake up, I do this, today I wake up, I do this. I know many people don't want the president. But one thing, he's the one in power. The people of Kenya are the ones who voted for him. So give him time to finish his term, then do the justice. Rather than today you wake up the president. And I want to tell the police and the Inspector General of Police and the IPOA, tell your police to stop shooting innocent people. And I'm repeating this. As the people of London Ward, we need justice for Dano. That family is left like that. That family The children don't know what the children will do. We need justice for Dano. If they don't give justice, I think we will have to go back to the street until we get justice.
To do the demonstration.
Peaceful one, walking to the IPO office, walking to the central, telling them these children deserves a chance in life. These children deserve times to read. That's why the churches today, if anyone is above reproach, the husband of one wife and his children are believers are not open to the changes of insubordination. For an overseer as a God's steward must be above reproach. That's the work of the pastors. He must not be arrogant. Or quick-tempered, or a drunkard. Those are the qualities of the integrity we want to preachers. Or violent or greedy for gain, but hospitable, a lover of good, self-controlled, upright, holy, and disciplined. He must hold firm to the trustworthy words as taught, so that he may be able to give instruction in the sound doctrine, and also to rebuke those who contradict it. Those are the people we want. Be in a good line, telling people do this, and do that.
As pastors now, right? They should not maybe engage in politics, because we've seen most of the pastors right now, Mr. Alvin, you see them sometimes comes out of the State House having big envelopes full, and then they come and say maybe the government is okay, and the same people that are led by those pastors still cry maybe the high cost of living and whatever. So we urge the pastors maybe to stand, as you've said, to stand in the right direction and be in the good position. As we wind up, I'd like maybe Alvin to give us your parting shots, because I am told by the producer time is up now. What are your parting shots before we conclude this?
My parting shot is to tell the RMCA, London is ours. London is our business. Remember, London people are the people who elected you. Come back, law. Listen to the grievances of the London Ward family. Listen to what they want. Talk to the companies, provide jobs for them, and don't be a fearful leader. Those stalls, interact with Wananchi. Those stalls were given out. Nobody has it in London Road. Again, you were a football player when you were young. Remember, those people love football. Another thing is the street. Let us remember that those street people have a future. Those street people, we are the ones to embrace them. We are the ones to embrace them. And another thing, Kenya is our business. Let us not end Kenya with words. And remember, as a leader, what you say can impact somebody positive or negative. Remember, your words has impact. If it is to divide Kenyans, I will not support people who divide Kenyans. Let us be people who are focused, people who knows what they want to do, people who are straight in characters, not to divide Kenyans, not to make tensions be in Kenya. And another thing, let us embrace sport in Kenya. Let us know that many people right now in London are not educated, but sports is what can help these people. Let us pay people well, establish more stadiums, do more towards the people, and know that Jesus Christ is the only one who we want. Step by step, God is always the way. Let us be led by God, and when we have any problem, let us take our problems to the cross. Under the cross, when Jesus died, he said, all is done. So on him is where we are going to get guidance. On him is where we are going to get proper advice. And another thing to the Gen Zs who wants to be leaders, let us not divide Kenyans. Let us lead people in a proper way. And Gen Zs, let us go back to God. Remember during the demonstration, he was saying, Gen Z for Jesus. And let us remember that Gen Z for Jesus. And as Gen Zs, let us not go into power to feed our pockets. Let us go to power to make Kenya great and to change Kenya. Kenya is our business.
Thank you, Alvin Njoroge, for just coming to our shows and sharing whatever you've shared with us. I think the young people have taken it into the bank. Asanteni sana mashabiki wote wale ambao waliweza kutangamana pamoja nasi tulipoanza mdahalo huu na Alvin Njoroge kutoka katika eneo bunge la London Ward ambao liko katika Nakuru West. Na pia vile vile mashabiki wote kutoka katika social media, wale ambao wako abroad tunawashukuru sana. Wale ambao walituma jumbe zao za SMS tunawashukuru sana. Na vile vile naomba pia tuweze kutangamana nanyi hapa siku ya kesho katika kikao kikuu, mahali ambapo tunajadili matukio ya wiki yale ambayo yamekuwa yakiweza kujitokeza. Kumbuka matamshi yale ambayo yamezungumzwa na bwana Njoroge hayaoneshi msimamo wa Faraja TV. Hayo ni mambo yake mwenyewe. Na hadi tamati, mpenzi mtazamaji, niweze kushukuru mara nyingine producer wangu Janet Khalid kwa kuhakikisha kwamba umeweza kupokea mapeperusho haya moja kwa moja. Niwatakie siku njema. Mwenyezi Mungu aweze kuwalinda wewe na hali zako na wewe na hasu zako. Tuonane hapa kesho muda na wasaa kama huu katika kikao kikuu. Nimekuwa wako Peter Muhoro. Asante kiongozi wangu Alvin Njoroge kwa kuja katika studio zetu za Faraja TV. Asante. Na uje siku nyingine pia. Asante.